It's part 4 of our conversation with Joseph Williams. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music. You Got Me, good driving song. What can you tell me about that song?
You Got Me was Dave and I just trying to write just that. Something, that kind of groove, just up tempo, just to fill that slot. Something fun.
And the horns in that's just an energy song. I still play that album once every 2 weeks at least. Straight from the Heart, you and Paige.
Again, Straight from the Heart was started because we wanted. I personally wanted to do, as if I'm remembering correctly, this groove. I wanted to do something up in there, so we just started to write something with that groove in mind. That was sort of how that started. Great too. That's one of my faves with Dave.
Only the Children. When my God, that to me is one of my favorite songs of all time. What can you tell me about that one?
If I'm remembering correctly, it's one of those David Page pieces where he had a piece of it that was lying around, I think.
1,000 Years, I always thought that should have been a hit.
Well, it would have been fun. It would have been nice. I mean, 1,000 Years was a piece of music that my brother wrote, unfinished, and it wasn't in its finished state. Doesn't quite sound the same, but it started with my brother. He had a track of something that he started, and I loved it, and I just finished it.
Home of the Brave. What did Jimmy Webb do for Home of the Brave?
Jimmy Webb at the last minute came in because Dave, who's very, very particular with lyrics and stuff, thought that maybe we were a little bit lacking in our finished lyric. Dave and I had completed a lyric for that song, and actually most of it is intact in the song. Yeah. But at the last minute, he thought maybe we could, I think he had contact with Jimmy Webb and thought, it wouldn't hurt to ask him if he wanted to participate.
Was he in the room? Did you know him before? I mean,
nope, not at all. It was something that Dave put together and sent to him, and it was. I found out about it after the fact, to be honest with you. Oh, Mistress Winter's Jump.
Mistress, yes. And I remember from Sting when he did it, I go, John Dowland? What? And I had to look again. I'm going, what? What? The guy died, the 16 something? And I'm going, and I've always heard it as a jig, sort of a jig, Renaissance jig sort of thing. What, explain? I mean, I loved it because it sends you on a journey. It's majestic. It's got that, feel to it. Tell me about picking that.
Again, this is Stephen Overton. It's the same guy, and once again, it's a kind of about his ex-girlfriend that he's somehow still dealing with or whatever. If you read into it, but yeah, there's this. He was the one that told me. Yes, I sort of nicked a bit of this from some old sea shanty. And I kind of went and found it and listened to it, which it bared no resemblance to the song, so I didn't quite understand his choice to do that. But in terms of writing the song, but it does have that quality. It does have that sort of piratey sort of quality, which I love. I'm a huge fan of that time signature and just that sort of I don't know. It's just the thousands of years of Irish in me, I guess.
Remember, there are links in the description of this video to both Joe Williams' brand new album and Steve Lukather's brand new project as well. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. More from Joseph Williams coming up in a few days. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music.